Chapter 6. The Karpman Triangle. Although I have used a drawing of this triangle, which I have on a piece of hardboard by the side of my desk many times, I'm not quite sure where I came across it in the first place. I think it was in one of the many books spawned by Eric Berne. The idea behind the triangle is that people tend to behave in a way that is particular or peculiar to them. The three roles that Karpman marked out were bully or persecutor, victim and rescuer, and the triangle has one of these at each corner. The idea is that many life situations are caused by the drama of the interaction between these three, so it has been called the Karpman drama triangle. Berne says that we all develop our own particular lifestyle early in life as a result of our early experience in the family, and he has called this our script. The bully is only fulfilled when he or she is dominating his or her surroundings. It's all your fault. In marriage, he or she is the boss, and his or her partner is the victim, the long-suffering one who puts up with the bullying and moans about it. Poor me. The rescuer is the one whose role it is to be sorry for victims. Is there anything I can do to help? And it's easy to imagine the situations that these three can get up to. For instance, the victim can play, very expertly, a game of "Ain't it awful?" when the rescuer is found to moan and groan at about the way she is being bullied. She has lost her sex appeal, she doesn't dress properly, she spends too much housekeeping money, she's no good as a wife. The rescuer is an expert listener who, after a suitable period, starts giving advice. The game played by victim and rescuer is called "Why Don't You?", to which the reply is "Yes, but that is not possible because", abbreviated to "Why don't you?" and "Yes, but". In other words, no matter what advice the rescuer gives, the victim will find reasons for not being able to accept it. Actually, the victim is happy in his or her role. For her, it is the only game in town. The rescuer, after a time, can get fed up having advice rejected and move on to fresh fields to find someone else to be sorry for. The roles are interchangeable. The victim is really dominating the rescuer and may, in a subtle way, be dominating the bully. The bully and the rescuer rarely come into contact. The bully hates psychologists. The trouble about being a psychotherapist is that if you're not careful, you can find yourself making a career out of being a rescuer. Sometimes the temptation to be sorry for the patient is very great. But from a therapeutic point of view, while the patient might take pleasure out of moaning at the therapist, the underlying problem will remain unchanged. Faced with a moaning patient, I used to produce my Karpman triangle diagram, explained about the roles people play, and explain that I want to get them off the diagram.